Everybody, top scoring full case blasters. Pick your team number 22. Guys, I'm going to add in pick your team number 23 when I'm done with this break. I do believe that it will be our last case of blasters. Will be the player and pick your team 23. Again, unless I find I find one more blaster case somewhere else or two more, but I'm pretty sure I look pretty good. I don't see any other in the office. Hey, this box is upside down. Does anybody see that? This box was upside down in the case. I'm going to put this box outside for now. I'm very curious why that was. There's one box upside down in this case. I need to know why that box is upside down. I'll leave it right here for now. I need to know why that thing was upside down. Very important. What's up, Kason? I need to know why this box was upside down. I'm going to put that back there for now. You're drinking tequila. I like this Skeet guy. This Skeet guy knows how to have a good time. He's either on vacation or life support. One or the other. I'm just fucking around.
Get started. Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
No, I was just gonna show you that box. Why I had you put that box in the baseball room.
Oh, the Transcendent. It was funny because I'm sorry, MVP, whatever.
Yeah.
The cereal.
There was no explanation as to there was beef. It just didn't make any sense to me. So.
No. I know it was a cereal. Rainieri was talking to me about it. I was telling her.
There were cereals, but there was beat the sorts and there was not beat the sorts and there was names on some and I don't know.
I understand. I'm assuming. Yeah. I understand.
I wasn't gonna assume.
No. At least, hopefully, Rainieri is listening while he's out. Rainieri, you out there?
Yeah, it'll get done today. It's just gonna get done today. That's all.
Hopefully, see, and you guys said I was sleeping on the couch.
Just want to make sure
I told them. I said I was like, I go use the restroom. I took some Dayquil to make sure.
You got a cold coming?
No, my throat was dry the other day. Yeah. Mrs. Hammer's throat was dry, so mine's got dry. And then this morning, I just kind of woke up a little nasally, so I'm just taking precaution. Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to see. Told you guys I don't lie. You gotta understand, I'm the first guy in this building. You guys have to understand. I am the first guy in the building every day. So when everybody else comes in and they see me, Derek, them, or shipping team, all like that, they come in at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Derek, them's usually not in till mid-morning. So up until then, I'm usually the senior guy here. You want a Steph goal? Steph I've not hit a Steph auto. The 3 autos I haven't hit out of this, Steph, LeBron, and Cooper Flag. Those are literally the only 3 I have not hit. Out of blasters, out of hangers, out of megas. Those are the 3 I have not hit. Jags has hit Cooper Flag out of the megas like that. I'm just telling you, I've personally not hit it yet. Those are the 3. I've hit Victor Wembanyama. We've hit the Will Rileys. We've hit the Rip Hamiltons. I need the damn Cooper Flags right here. So Skeet, just that FYI, that was Tim. That's our lead sorter. He usually handles all the, he has the most experience. He's been with the company since the company started. Or practically since the company started, I should say. So that's why it took me another 10 minutes to come back. Just trying to help out our lead sorter. Rainier, are you out there? We need to put this on the record for Rainieri because he's my record keeper. Him and Kroggles. Where's Kroggles? Hire you to be my... I got a lot of hype men already. Honestly, I'm my own hype man. I'm excited to do this shit every day. You have no clue. Obviously, I'm not as excited today because nasally and shit, and that irritates me. Being even slightly under the weather, the most minor inconveniences makes me grouchy. Camera seems solid today. What's up, Greener? Yeah, football's usually live 10 o'clock in the morning, Greener. So it should be, what's up? I know, I was like, what are you talking about? They should be live really any minute now. They should be. Hey, Shield. It has been a while, yeah. Been a while since I've been on football. Actually, I was on football on Super Bowl Sunday. We had a blast. I couldn't really watch the game. I missed like the whole first half of the game. Oh, nice. Yeah, they've been doing that. This past year, they've been doing that. It's the final year Panini has the NFL license. Actually, literally the final month and a half that they have the license. They've been doing it in like in Absolute when we were ripping Absolute FOTL like that. I've hit like the Shador Shield RPAs and there was a number to 10. I've hit Tetairoa Shield number to 10. It was pretty gnarly. Unfortunately, sticker autos on Absolute, but still was gnarly. That's sick. Who did you hit? Travion, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's nice. I like Travion. I told everybody with the Patriots. I said Patriots is cool. Like I wanted them to win just because they didn't really have that overpowering superstar. You know what I mean on that team. Like you already had technically Darnold. You already had like guys like Cooper Kupp and Jigba, Kenneth Walker. Like you don't really have that on the Patriots. He's the who was the backup quarterback that won it for? Was it Ravens? Like 10 years ago, 14 years ago. Who the hell was the? It was it Flacco's or? Fuck, who was it? Oh, Nick Foles, Nick Foles, Eagles. What am I talking about? Nick Foles. It was the Nick Foles of the modern era. Skeet. So I don't ever peek Skeet. My style, I grip and rip. And when you see colors, when I see color, you know what I mean. I grip and rip the same speed. I don't want to know. I don't like to be that guy. When I see it, sometimes I'll sweat it. Don't get me wrong. I love sweating, but I don't want to know beforehand. I want to just grab it, figure it out with you guys, and then go from there. Like. Makes the reaction more genuine, honestly, it does. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. But you know what? Good for Darnold. I mean, you know, I didn't have a preference. I didn't really care who I don't care. I really don't care who won that Super Bowl. I was like, either way, I was happy. Patriots, good for the 2024 class. Sam Darnold, good for the Vikings, because I hate the Vikings. Not literally, but. I can't believe they got rid of Darnold, but at the same time, I mean, you already drafted JJ, so. I don't think at that point, I don't think they had high expectations. And Darnold just comes in and exceeds every bit of expectations. It's like, oh shit. I don't like peeking. Oh, I'm a Lions guy, Skeet. I'm a Lions guy. FYI. So we can be friends, but bite your tongue. I'm not a Vikings guy. I tell you straight up, Bergie. I say it all the time. I love the Lions. I also really love Justin Jefferson. Jefferson is just out of this world. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Oh, great 1-2 punch. I wish Amon-Ra and J-Mo, like they started getting it together a little bit more this year. Obviously after J-Mo's antics, but I'd like to see a bigger role with them. Kind of like the AJ Green and Devonta Smith. Same thing. I mean AJ Brown. J-Mo is a dog. He is. He just gotta like stay out of trouble and we're good. Can't believe we got rid of David Montgomery, but I get it. I understand. I get it. More of a business decision than anything else. Oh, I remember. That's why I was saying that. I'm like, oh. You know what's funny? You want to know something super funny? I have more Jahmyr Gibbs in my PC than I have of Megatron and Barry Sanders combined. But like Megatron, like I don't have a lot of his old school stuff. Because some of his old school stuff is just so expensive, you know what I mean? It really is. Like I have his what is his work? Shit. Was it 07? Oh, shame on me. What is Megatron's rookie year? 07? 06? I have like, you know, I have like a base PSA 8 or PSA. I might even be a PSA 7 of like, you know, my Megatrons. That like the best one that I could have graded out of tops. Yeah, 07, yeah. You know, so I graded that one. That was pretty cool. I literally had to stop and think about it. So I set that in for grading. It got like a PSA 7 or a PSA 8. It's you know, it's like a fucking $80 card. I could care less. You know, that kind of shit is PC for me, but I don't own any Megatron autos ever. Yeah, it's just because people honestly they overprice it sometimes, you know. But if I do find that one guy that has some nice Megatrons or something like that, then okay, cool. Or some of the Topps Autos, you know, the old school sticker Topps Autos is a little bit ugly. It's like a... You know, I ain't even gonna front Adrian Peterson over Barry Sanders. I'm sorry. I have to strongly disagree with that. That's tough. You know why that's tough for me, Steve? My bias tells me I would take Megatron over Jerry Rice, but my learning of football, like I have such a soft spot for the Niners. I have a very soft spot for the Niners, bro. Like, see, and that's a big difference too, right? See, you can watch TV, you can watch highlights, you can watch clips, but seeing in person is like a different story because you could see the scenario a lot better. Little bit better point of view, you know what I mean? So like you can factor in the decision making, the athleticism, a lot better in person, obviously. But yeah, I grew up learning football with the Niners. I grew up learning football, watching the Niners. That's the fucked up part. So like I have such a soft spot for guys like Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, also Randy Moss when they were paired with Randall Cunningham, all like that, you know. So there is some guys I have more of a soft spot for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I learned it. I played the Nintendo, the NES, right? I had NES football. Who was your 8 teams? You had the Houston Oilers, you had the LA Rams, you had the San Francisco 49ers. I forget who else, but I always played the Niners, so it's just one of those things. Was the Megatron catch against Green Bay a catch? I don't know. Was the penalty in Dallas not a penalty? What's up, Aldrich? Megatron, for me, honestly, He's phenomenal. Actually, you want to see a sick card I just saw? Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. You know what? You want to know something funny, Greener? I might piss some people off by saying this. Teal is damn good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing Teal. But I never liked Teal as much as I never liked Teal as much as I liked Jerry Rice them. Uh LeBron, he's not my goat. For me, MJ will always be. I know Tio is that. I'm just telling you, like my. If you really want my top three, learning football and growing up before Megatron, because I graduated in '07. So up until throughout the childhood that I personally knew, it was always Jerry Rice and Randy Moss. And for like running backs and shit like that, it was Barry Sanders. It was old school guys like Priest Holmes, the nitty gritty guys. Fucking love them. Jerome Bettis. Like I liked all the nitty gritty guys. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody just posted it too. Oh, I know who posted it. Hold on. I'll show you a nasty one I considered buying. LT is major. Harry Foster is major too. I ain't gonna hold on. Fuck, how do you spell his name? Oh fuck, tell me he sold it already. Fuck, I can't find it. Somebody had on Facebook the Calvin Johnson alter ego 1 of 1. And they turned down a show. It was at the show. It was a customer pool. And they turned down like 2,500. I want his manga too. I definitely fucking want his manga. I gotta find his manga. I really want to find his manga. Seriously. I have to find his manga. Anyway. Nah, I ain't gonna I won't front. LBJ, I would still say is top 5. I hate to say it. Wemby looks solid, man. Wemby looks solid, man. I think collectors got scared over the deep vein thrombosis, and they started getting concerned that it was gonna be like another Chris Bosh. Which it's funny because I knew Chris Bosh for blood clots, so when they said DVT, I was like, what the fuck is DVT? You know? And they're like, oh, it's the same shit that Chris Bosh had. I'm like, what do you mean? He had blood clots. And I'm like, oh shit, DVT is that. Did you see his poster dunk over OG? Fucking nasty. Nasty. It was funny because I was looking up I forget what we were doing. I was looking up some kind of statistic and it showed like it was an influence or it was a social media dude, but they did like a breakdown on like Wemby's jump shot and how like the average person can't come within like whatever the 6 inches 7 inches of his shot when Wemby's like fully extended through his like they did some kind of analysis and they're like yeah nobody the closest person can only come like within 4 5 6 inches of his shot. I was like what? It was an interesting breakdown. I'll try and find the video later. I do regret not buying more Wemby when he was injured, though. That's the one time I feel like I should have bought him. And his prices didn't like dip like crazy neither. They dipped maybe like 10%, maybe 10% when he was diagnosed with a deep vein thrombosis. Like 10, maybe 15 at the max, but never more than that. Yeah, I got it back here still. I gotta start with it. I gotta start with it. I always start with them because I'm always curious, like, why it was upside down. I'm superstitious. 80% of the time, it's no reason. Every, like, I'd say 20% of the time, it's, oh shit. Like, it's like, okay. I don't like to leave it because then I set the expectations too high and then sometimes I get dusted and I'm like, shit. I am guilty of DAC sweating. I am guilty of it. Don't get me wrong. I never once said, but I don't sweat that crazy. I sweat it. I don't sweat super crazy. I do sweat though. Especially I sweat a lot more on this channel because it's like, it's like every hit is magnified because instead of paying $800 in a full case and we hit a $1,600 card, you're paying $80 with the potential to hit that same $1,600 card, So the sweat is a lot bigger, Gonna face more disappointments because I don't get to do the volume that we're used to on the main channel, right? Top limit, yeah. His PSA 10s, they've been selling extremely well. That's why of every single break Plymouth, you've never seen me once increase the price. And on the downside, you've also never once seen me decrease the price because his singles are selling extremely well. That's why it's very rare to find the Mavericks available. And when you do, I always tell you I'm shocked that they're available. Now, yes, some of the base Cooper Flag stuffs, yeah, they've come down, 20%, 25%, but that's to be expected because pop counts are going to increase. So you should never necessarily hold on to the base assuming that price is going to always be that expensive. Now, over time, it could once again become more expensive if he sustains this level of play, let's say, throughout the next 3 to 5 years. Look at Wemby. Wemby's market overall never really took a shit. Never really took a shit. Not saying his prices never dropped. I would personally pick Con. It's probably going to be Cooper Flag, but I would put money on Con at plus 200 to 1. I mean, at plus 2 to 1 odds. I would take Con all day. I would be comfortable taking Con. Alright, this is the upside down box, so I want to start on this upside down box. Alright, let's do it. Good luck, guys. Don't talk negative. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Guys, take your finest hobby mixer. It's already down to 30. I'll put that back up on screen. Take your manga bounties as well. Let's go. Good luck, guys. We're going to focus on the player breaks and then the 2-box Topps Chrome. We'll focus on the 2-box Topps Chrome. I'll be right back. Hold on. I think this is one. sorry, Jared. Which you want me to leave it by the girl's shipping door or outside of that? Okay, in our office though. Okay, okay. I'll take a picture and I'll leave it. I'm sorry, I thought you meant outside the light door. Okay. Uh-huh. Give him a second.
Yes.
Please tell me and make sure I don't have any other plastics.
This was you
64, 71. I put the
Yeah.
two, there was two underneath over there.
Yep.
I found one in the center room.
Yep.
I think I only have 64, 71. Yeah. And I think there's two hangers in there. You can leave them out. I mean,
Okay.
All right, let's go. Sorry. We are officially out of Topps Blasters after Pick Your Team 23. I'll update the store after this. I had one more case that went to backer just right now. Good luck, guys. Thanks for waiting. Let's go. So we'll have the Blaster player and the Blaster Pick Your Team 23. That will be the end of Blasters. We have about 7 cases of hangers left. So maybe we'll do some Pick Your Team hangers after this. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for the fill. This was the upside down box. And we do have color here. Good luck. Ooh. Yellow basketballs of Chris Paul for the Spurs. Ballin'. If that was a Harper, there was a reason why it was upside down. Stockton on the refractor. Shea. All right, upside down for nothing. That's okay. We kind of expected that. We expected it. Upside down for nothing. Cooper flag on the base. There's Magic on the basketballs. Essenye. Cooper flag. Dylan Harper base. Knippel base. Yakichunis for Miami on the basketballs. Noah Penda, red, white, and blue. Redemption. Nope. Come on, we need a redemption sweat. 2 more blaster cases right after this. Behringer. PJ. Matas, red, white, and blue. Coward refractor for the Grizz. Ace on the base. The helpful hardware goes. Igor. Jace. Aqua basketball for Utah. Ooh, there we go. To 199 for, oh wow, Skeet 984 gets a Ace Bailey to 199. There we go. On the Aqua basketballs, he said he was gonna get skunked. He gave himself the reverse mojo apparently. Ray Wave of Cade, Kaishan. Fanatical SSP. Looks like it's upside down. It probably is. And of course, it's going to the team on the kill. Goes to the new guy, Mojo Skeet. He gets a Scoot Henderson on the Fanatical. I saw Hornets. It's a teal of Grant Williams. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. It seems like he might. I ain't going to lie. It almost see another Cooper flag. Lots of flags early for G Winery. I'm not going to lie, Benedict. This new guy over here, he's chatting up a storm. He knows how to send Blez Bucks quickly. He knows how to buy from the store without asking. Almost questioning if he's really a new guy. He's very efficient. I can tell you that right now. Cooper flag. I'm only fucking with you, Skeet. I'm only fucking with you. Sion James. Colin Murray for the Raptors. Benedict on the board with a little refractor mojo. Harper was a base. Kate Cunningham on the basketballs. Another Harper base. Lots of Cades and Harpers, usually a good sign. Wow, another patent. That's crazy. I don't hit these for weeks at a time, and we go back to back on a patent. Good luck, guys. It is a rookie patent. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow. I thought that was going to be Cooper Flag. Instead, it goes to Benny. He gets his first patent. This might be my first patent of Colin Murray. It might just be. Nice patent. That's a really nice hit for you, Benedict. I would grade that for sure. Nice hit. Let's go, buddy. Benedict, for those that don't know, he is actually a Blez Light OG. By the way, how did you find us, Benedict? I know I asked you on Pop that one time. I didn't realize that you found me through Light. Oh, wait. We might have a third SSP. We might have a third. We have a third SSP. We have a third SSP. We got one of those glitch cases. Hello. And Mr. New Guy Mojo takes it on the last two teams when they sit. That's my first paradox of Jalen Brunson. Nice. Double SSP, triple SSP case, excuse me. Triple SSP case. We've seen up to 4 SSPs in a case, and we've seen up to 4 autographs. VJ Edgecombe. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, that's right. From If Sports, right? That's right. I think, you know what? I think you did tell me that before, too. I think you did tell me that. That's right. That's so crazy. I literally haven't hit a patent, guys, in like almost 2 weeks. It's been almost 2 weeks. Maybe even longer than 2 weeks since I've hit a patent, and then we hit yesterday and today on patents. It's insane. Funny how that works. And it's 2 new ones too. I don't think I've ever hit the Colin Murray or the Brunson paradox. So this has been a different batch for sure. No autos yet. Come on. LaMelo to 199 on the Aqua Serenity. Sorber on the Refractor Knipple. LBJ. The red, white, and blue. Steph, red, white, and blue for the Warriors. Behringer. You average anywhere from 1 to 4 autos a case on average. Of this one, Skeet, you average anywhere from 1 to 4. We've seen as many as 4. We've seen as little as 1. I don't think I've ever seen a case with 0 autos, but I have seen cases with 0 SSPs. That is a guaranteed fact. Panda refractor. Barnheiser, come on. Alex Tuhey. Wemby refractor. Oh. Oh. Wow, there you go, Skeet. You get the Ace Bailey and you get a nice VJ Edgecomb. Did I not just say that earlier that it's been on me? I mean, a very, very good minute since I've hit a nice VJ Edgecomb color. I said that before I even started this break. Kobe Brea. Cooper Flag. Peavy. Elijah Martin. Yakachunas. It's a nice VJ. A little first timer mojo for you. Skeet, you are here in the States, right? What is that? Oh. Fucking A, one time. Come on, LRB. One time. Wow. Freaking Gafford. That was a Cooper Flag. This case would have been insane. Here's all the color. Unbelievable. And a purple Ace Bailey now for you. 14/75. Unbelievable break for you, buddy. Derek Queen. Unbelievable break. First timer mojo. I generally have like a 80% positive result for first timer mojo. Or new guy mojo. I don't want to say first time, but new guy mojo. So how did you find our channel, Skeet? I think now we're going to have to start asking you the questions. How did you find Blez? Blez owns Tufts. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, you win. Is that how you really found us, though? No, we genuinely ask every time there's somebody new. We always ask how you literally found us. It's just a thing we do as we get to know everybody. You needed the light version. That works, McNeely. 2A. What a good news for you. I'm here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific time. And then I got Bobo. I'm not sure if you ever met him, but he's here on the weekends. Cam Jones, red, white, and blue. Ace Bailey, Lakers, Magenta, a Big Diesel. Lakers and a milk band. Yeah, I try to keep it chill. Yannick. I try to keep things chill. Keyword I try. Well, Richard on the blue basketballs to 150. Lots of blues. Knipple. Trey Johnson refractor. Hugo, red, white, and blue. There is a basketballs parallel of Cooper flag for G Winery. Nice, G. Definitely looks like a pretty nicely centered copy. Singe. Danny Wolf. And aside from needing some autos here in the last stack, it's been a very nice case. And a very good case. Guys, again, if you're just joining us, if I have a ton in the room right now, guys, I'm going to add in one more pick your team. That is going to be the last blaster. I don't have any more in closets. I don't have any more. Again, unless I find one. Unless I find a stray one in between all of our products, you're not going to see this again. So maybe after this, I'll add in hanger, pick your teams. I don't know where the autos are. No clue. Don't be this good of a case and leave it up. Yeah, they've dried up for sure. Oh, Ranieri, if you rewind the video to earlier, you'll hear Tim come in. If you rewind it to like the beginning of this break when I'm taking out packs. If you rewind it right now, I'm in an hour and 7 minutes. So if you rewind it like roughly like, I would say 50 minutes, 55 minutes, you'll hear me asking for you. I'm like, where's Ranieri? Yeah, there was some labeling issues and everything is what he explained to me. There was labeling issues and everything. Yeah. Go find me. It's about 50. I would say about an hour to 50 to 60 minutes ago from now. It was at the beginning of this break. Trey Johnson. Wemby basketballs. There's only our second Shea. Adu. Kalkbrenner. Jeremiah Fears. Oh God. I only have like another handful or so. There better be an auto in here. Wow, a fourth SSP. And it goes to the Grizzlies. Wow, you got 3 out of 4. That's fucking insane. That's my first fanatical of John Morant. We had 4 SSPs and potentially missing autos. Interesting. They're not guaranteed in a case, guys, but that would be insane if I don't have one. That would be the first case where I got 0 autos. Might be the first case where I got 0 autographs. I lied. I have an Atlanta Hawk green autograph. And of course, it is Christian Leitner. 20 of 99 on-card auto for the Hawks and R. Matthew. So we did get an auto. Oh, and one more. Oh, fuck. To 199 LaMelo Ball. Made us wait till the very end for that. Honestly, a really good case. Shitty autos. Let's just call it what it was. No offense, Christian Leitner fans. At least it was a numbered on-card auto at the very least. At least it was. like I told you, Rainieri, that's why. Like, if you ever see me away, I'd rather have more SSPs than crap autos. Yes, 100% I'm auto. That's exactly where I was gonna go with that. But that's what I was trying to say, Rainieri. Like, when I went outside, like when I go use the restroom, I have to pass all the sorters. So of course, every morning I'm gonna tell everybody good morning, how you doing? You know, it's the small talk, right? Oh, doing good. Oh, hey, I got a question on this break. Oh, this, that, and 1, 2 minutes turns into 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then since Tim knew I was coming back, he asked me to put it in the baseball room. It's usually what happens. And this was all before I even got to go take a leak. At least I didn't have to poop, because if I had to poop, that would have been a 30, 45 minute break. It's really just a running joke. It's just a running joke about the previous morning person. If you catch my drift, that's why I always like to I like to make sure you guys know I'm a lot more legit than that. I'm not like eating breakfast or whatever, because I don't really eat breakfast. Once in a while, I'll bring a sandwich or something. I'm not passed out on the couch that we have over here. That's the worst. Unless I really gotta take a leak or something, I'll just what I mean. I'll go run use the restroom real quick, and then I'll go. Especially on a break like this, where it's like minimum 1 hour. You know what I mean? On a blaster break, minimum, I know it's at least an hour. Or close to it. Here we go. Here's the numbered hits, guys. LaMelo, Richard to 150. Shaq, Gafford, more LaMelo. Cooper Flag on the basketballs. Nice Ace Bailey to 199. Ace Bailey to 75 on a goal time. VJ Edgecombe to 199. Fanatical, our first of Jaw. Brunson on the Paradox. Scoot on the Fanatical. CMB on the Patent. And Christian Leitner to 199. That's a beauty. Beating the Sort, just an FYI. Skeet, because you got multiple SSPs, because you got the VJ and everything like that, assuming that you're here, domestically within the 50 states, I'm going to do what is known as a beat the sort. So just for your clarification, you heard me say this on the live, on an average shipping week, which we're not average right now, it's usually 3 to 5 days sorting, and then it goes out on your next shipping date after your breaks are sorted. Which usually on average that could be a week and a half, sometimes 2 weeks. Right now we might be about 2.5 weeks out. What we do for you, Skeet, we go ahead and I manually pull these cards out of this break. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna package these up and give these to my shippers. These will go out on my very next shipment, so you may receive these cards here first. And then a week later or so, you'll get the rest of your base cards of VJ Edgecombe, your base cards of, Ace Bailey and vice versa. So they may come on a separate shipment. These we're going to beat the sort. These should ship out either tomorrow, Wednesday. And if the girls are already done with their shipping for today, then these will go out Friday or Saturday. So just to kind of a heads up for you, Skeet. You may get 2 packages, one with just these cards, and then later on the other bases like that. And that was the break, guys. Thank you. You did really well.